What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're back at the Capsule to talk to you about a brand new cereal from Kellogg's. It's Frosted Flakes Pumpkin Spice. This is actually the very first pumpkin spice review we've ever done on the CTC review. And to celebrate, Tony is pumpkin up the jams with his own little fall festival on the back of this box, which is just absolutely incredible and lame and spectacular. So yeah, I guess Tony the Tiger's pretty busy this season. We've got the Pumpkin Spice Frosted Flakes, and for the third consecutive Halloween, there's actually going to be a chocolate Frosted Flakes with spooky marshmallows coming out very, very soon, as well as an Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops flavor with spooky marshmallows. So we're gonna have a three-pronged Kellogg's Halloween cereal review very soon. But in the meantime, man, this is actually, considering how minimalist it is, this is a sharp box. I gotta say, very eye-catching, and the first time I've ever noticed in my life that its actual proper name is Kellogg's Frosted Flakes of Corn. You ever seen that on the box? Frosted Flakes of Corn? I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the new flavor. But yeah, pumpkin spice. You know, there's a lot of pumpkin spice in the cereal aisle this time of year. We got Special K, Life, Cheerios, Frosted Mini Wheats. They're all returning flavors. This is the only one that's actually new, and man, oh man, this bag's giving me some troubles here. Whoa, man, oh man, this is like a really strong pumpkin pie kind of smell. Ooh, man, just super nutmeggy. Not that, man, I mean, not that strong of any flavor but nutmeg. I mean, I guess, okay. So,
whoa,
I mean,
look.
look.
Smell it from here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I'm not detecting any cinnamon or pumpkin. I mean, is nutmeg the only pumpkin spice? Oh, man,
it's
very
interesting
strong.
that it's called pumpkin spice and not pumpkin pie.
Yeah, and there is a pumpkin pie on the box. It is definitely interesting that they wouldn't just call it pumpkin pie, especially when everybody else is considering pumpkin spice like more like a takeoff on like that coffee type market. This is definitely appearing more like a kid's cereal, especially with the back. That's definitely a kid's cereal. It's basically like Where's Waldo on the back of the cereal box.
Basic kids, for very basic
Very
kids.
basic kids. All right, well, let's see what this stuff has got. So just for the record, because it is in a normal sized box and not a gigantic 100 times the size it needs to be Walmart type box, was able to find these at Target, and only $2.69, so super reasonable price. The box is 10 ounces. So, you know, about average, maybe a little tiny bit on the smaller side, but, you know, that's plenty of this as far as I'm concerned. Man, very, very, very strong nutmeg smell. Looks a lot like Frosted Flakes. When you pour it into the bowl, you do see little hints of, like, kind of brown, you know, brown seasoning, brown sugar. You know, considering how strong it smells, the Frosted Flakes flavor actually holds up surprisingly well. It tastes like Frosted Flakes. There is definitely, still, once again, I'm not getting a ton of cinnamon. How about you?
I don't know what it is.
You know, it's funny because there is a cinnamon Frosted Flakes. So I assume that they were just kind of adding nutmeg to that. But it's a totally, totally different taste experience here. I'm going to pour some milk into the bowl. But yeah, one thing that I will say is surprising, just judging on how strong that smell is the taste is not nearly as intimidating. I think it's a very familiar taste in a lot of ways. You're really getting the you're getting the Frosted Flakes taste. You know, I think that's kind of cool, and I think that that's really going to hold up in the milk because a lot of what you're losing is the is going to be that, you know, that nutmeg and cinnamon that this stuff's covered with. So I've given it a few seconds to kind of soak up some of that milk, so let's see how it tastes out of the bowl. Much better out of the bowl. I gotta tell you. That's when the of corn part of the Frosted Flakes of corn name really is most relevant. You start getting kind of that flavor going on. The frosting, like of the Frosted Flakes, like that sugariness, is definitely in there, and it's just kind of like a light hint of pumpkin spice. You know, it's really really good out of the bowl. I gotta say, this is a case where milk really elevated the game of the cereal. Which is good. That's probably how you're going to be eating it. So, Ryan, don't you see what I'm talking about here? Whoop. Be careful. That was good. I like that technique. But pretty good, I gotta say. You know, it's funny because it starts at this smell that is just the most intense thing you've ever smelled in your life. I can still smell it just wafting from from over here. And then you eat it, and you know, the taste is definitely there and recognizable and pretty strong. And now here in the bowl, like, it's really just a lot like Frosted Flakes with a little tiny bit of that pumpkin spice flavor. And I think that that's for the best. I think it is good. Pretty nice. So my guess is that that's going to lead to some pretty strong pumpkin spice milk. So let's see.
Milk grade.
Milk grade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very cinnamony, very nutmeggy. Definitely pumpkin spice milk. So if you've been looking for pumpkin spice milk, take a sip of that milk. I did suck down quite a bit of it, so there's not a ton left. But it's good. Really good, really flavorful, and yeah, pretty nice. I gotta say, that milk is great. So, gimmick grade. This cereal's not spooky at all. Come on. No, just kidding. We were joking about how we could grade it like a Halloween cereal because it is pumpkin, but no, I think that the box is actually pretty nice, pretty sharp. Pumpkin up the jams. I gotta tell you, that's really something. And I like that they came out with a new cereal, even though there's gonna be a Halloween Frosted Flakes coming out at the exact same time. I wouldn't have expected that, and I'm very pleasantly surprised by it. So I'm gonna give the gimmick, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. You know, it's tough for a pumpkin spice item at this point. And pumpkin spice peaked 2 or 3 years ago, and it's tough to really give a high gimmick grade to a pumpkin spice product, but I think this is pumpkin spice done right for right now. You know, I think it actually is pretty cool and is adding something unique to the cereal aisle. Now, in terms of the taste, you know, when I first smelled it, I really was scared. I was a little intimidated. It was way too strong. The scent is just, oh my gosh, it is just so strong. It smells like you're in a pumpkin pie factory. Like, it's that strong. It's just incredibly intense. It is gonna stink up the cardboard of this cereal box in my collection. I guarantee it. It's just so aromatic. It's unbelievable. But, you know, you have it out of the box. It's okay. Pretty good. You throw it in the bowl, and it's one of the better cereals out there. So, you know, just kind of factoring in everything, I'm going to give the cereal overall a 7.5 out of 10. Ryan? What do you
I
think?
would say bump it up.
You would even bump it up.
I like
Okay,
Frosted Flakes.
I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. Because I know you're a little bit more on the plus side.
I'm a basic.
Because of the... No, I know. Because of the milk that I didn't really factor in, I'm going to give it a bonus half a point and go to 8 out of 10.
Milk bonus.
Milk bonus, because I got to say, that pumpkin spice milk, it was really, really good. And, you know, I mean, that's just something that you got to make it yourself with Frosted Flakes. So, pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, really good and definitely worth trying out. I would go over to Target because it's a non-committal box size, but they do have it at Walmart as well in those gigantic family size boxes if you want one that's this big. So, so that is out there. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, we're about to be tackling tons of different fall and Halloween stuff. So stay tuned to the CTC review. Let me know if you've had a chance to try the pumpkin spice Frosted Flakes or if you plan to now. And really, guys, until next time, I will miss you until I see you. I'm going in for the milk on this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is good.